Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeons and Dragons Dragonshard, shall we? This is a game that was originally released in 2005 for PC, and it's an RTS RPG. I think it's the first RTS in the D&D universe, and it is set in the Eberron campaign. And I'm going to be playing it here using a version that's available or coming to Steam that basically takes the old version of the game and modernizes it for PC by allowing you to play at different resolutions, and has some other kind of quality of life features or fixes to just make this a smoother experience. It's not a complete remaster or anything. It just allows the game to be played on modern hardware, and I love when this happens because there's a lot of cool games where even if you buy them on good old games, you have to do all this stuff to make them work. And this just kind of does that for you. So you can see I'm running at a good resolution. This is actually my monitor's native resolution, 4K, and the menus and everything look great. So let's go ahead and start story mode. The tutorial feels good. I don't know how to play. Okay. RTS basics. Learn the basics of how to control units and move around the game. So how is this going to work, right? I mean, like, because, Baldur's Gate has some RTS elements, but you get to pause it. Is it going to be like that or not?
Greetings, adventurer.
What's up?
You are about to embark on a dangerous and wonderful journey into the world of Eberron. I, your humble instructor, am here to prepare you for what lies ahead.
That's great.
First, you will learn how to control the game camera. You can scroll the game camera across the terrain by pressing the arrow keys.
I see this.
Try it now.
Yep.
Very good. Scrolling the game camera can be done in other ways as well. If you move your mouse cursor to any edge of the screen, the game camera will scroll in that direction.
Sure it will.
Try it now. Good. If your mouse is equipped with a center button or mouse wheel, you can scroll across the terrain by clicking and holding it while moving your mouse in the direction you wish to scroll. If you have a 3-button mouse or a mouse wheel, feel free to try this method of scrolling.
I did, thank you. I'm real
Now,
close.
Look to the bottom left corner of the screen. There you will see a mini-map.
I see it.
This mini-map shows you a strategic view of the entire battlefield.
Yeah.
You may also use the mini-map to determine the locations of important things, such as units, buildings, resources, stairwells, and battle alerts. But I'll get to that later.
Thank you.
The small white box on the mini-map represents the area of the map you are currently seeing on the screen. You can instantly move your view to a desired location by left-clicking that location on the mini-map.
Yep.
Notice that there is a red flag
Ooh.
marking a location on the mini-map.
I see it.
You may move your view to the flag by left-clicking on its location on the mini-map.
Skull Cavern.
Alternatively, you may scroll your view to that location. Move your view to the red flag on the mini-map using either method now. Good. You can also scroll across the terrain by left-clicking and dragging your mouse across the mini-map.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I think that's enough instruction on how to change your view by scrolling the game camera. Next, let us talk about how to select and manipulate your units. This unit is called a barbarian.
Looks like it.
A devout member of the Order of the Flame.
Hi, buddy.
To select a unit, Move the cursor over the unit and left-click.
Point me to
Select
the
the barbarian now.
I selected him.
Good. You will notice in the lower right of your screen that a new panel has appeared. This is the Unit Information Panel. It provides the basic information about the unit, such as its name, hit points, and the amount of damage it deals. These attributes will be discussed in greater detail later.
Okay.
Now, you should see a waypoint on the minimap just to the north of the barbarian. To move the barbarian, make sure that he is selected. Then right-click on either the terrain or a location on the minimap to move him to that spot. Move the barbarian to the waypoint now. Well done. But one adventurer does not make an army. Now we will look at how to manipulate multiple units.
Okay. Oh my god, are these mine? Ooh, look at all these barbarians. Fantastic.
These barbarians are also members of the Order of the Flame.
They look like it.
And seek to join your forces.
Good.
To do so, you will need to select all of the barbarians present. To select multiple units, hold down the left mouse button and drag the mouse to create a selection box. Release the left mouse button and all units within this box will be selected.
Look at these psychos.
Select all the barbarians now. That's right. You may also hold down the Shift key while selecting individual units to add them to your selected group. To save you the trouble of selecting all of these units every time, you can create a control group to select these units with a single button. To create a control group, have all of your barbarians selected, then hold down the control key on your keyboard, and then hit the 1 key. Do so now.
Finally!
Perfect. Now you can select all of your barbarians by pressing the 1 key. Now, you will see another waypoint on your minimap, near a bridge that must be fortified. Select all of your barbarians and move them to the next waypoint on the minimap. Remember, right-click on the minimap or terrain in order to issue a move command. Excellent. The barbarians have reached the bridge and are now ready to defend it.
No, I don't know if they are or not. But...
Did you notice how the area was revealed as your units moved forward? This hidden area is known as the Shroud, which keeps areas hidden that you have yet to explore. After you leave an explored area, a fog of war remains, allowing you to see the environment as you left it. Be warned, however, if enemies move into a previously explored area, the fog of war will not be updated with new information until you have revisited that region of the map. Congratulations! You have completed the first Dragonshard tutorial.
Okay, great.
Needless to say, you are showing much promise.
Thank you for that praise.
In the next tutorial, you will learn the basics of combat and how to use special abilities.
Okay, good.
I eagerly await your return.
Me too. Victory! Yes! We did it! So, I know that this is very, very basic. Like, nothing about that blew me away because I've played, RTS games before. However, I still want to make sure that I know what's going on with this particular game and how it's, wanting me to do a RTS with D&D. They're in the snow.
Welcome, adventurer. In this tutorial, we shall examine the basics of combat and how to use special abilities. I shall remove the fog of war to aid your instruction.
Thank you.
Now, as members of the Order of the Flame, one of the duties these barbarians have is to keep the countryside clear of enemies.
That makes sense.
Look out. A horde of nasty
Bugbears.
is heading your
I'm fighting them.
way.
And my guys are attacking. It's just all bugbears all day long. Oh boy.
Excellent work. Your barbarians are victorious. You may have noticed that your barbarians lost hit points during combat.
They did.
As indicated by the green bar on the unit information panel.
Uh-huh.
A unit's hit points refer to the total amount of damage they are able to sustain before falling in battle.
Fair enough.
Over time, a unit's hit points will gradually regenerate.
Okay, interesting.
There are also a variety of other ways for units to regain hit points, which we will discuss later.
Yeah, you can see my hit points
Be sure
going
to
up.
Monitor the hit points of both your units and your enemies to maximize your efficiency in combat.
Maximizing it.
I will now teach you the difference between force moving and attack moving.
Okay.
When you order a unit to move by right-clicking the terrain or mini-map, you are giving that unit a force move command.
Okay.
This means that the unit will move to the location and ignore any enemies it may encounter along the way. Once the unit reaches the desired location, it will then engage any nearby enemy units. If you would like your unit to engage all enemies it may encounter on its way to a location, you will want to perform an attack move command.
You're darn right.
Here is a new barbarian for you to command. Far to the south of the city is a lone bugbear, as indicated by the red dot on your mini-map. There is also a spider between the barbarian and the bugbear, as indicated by the purple dot on your mini-map.
I see it.
Select your barbarian. With your barbarian selected, give him an attack move order. The default key for attack moving is the A key on your keyboard. Press it now. Notice that when you press the A key, your cursor changed to an attack move cursor.
I did.
This means that your barbarian will move to the next location you left-click upon, but he will also engage any enemies he may encounter along the way.
Good.
Try to perform an attack move now. Position the attack move cursor over the bugbear and left-click your mouse to give the barbarian an attack move command.
Oh, okay, so you can't use the mini-map. I kept trying to do that.
Well done.
You have to select a
Now,
unit.
watch your barbarian as he makes his way towards the bugbear.
Fighting the spider.
You will notice that as he walks by the spider, he will engage the spider in combat. In addition, whenever one of your units engages in combat, you will see a battle indicator flash on your mini-map. This informs you of any battles that may be taking place, so that you can investigate immediately. Once the spider is defeated, the barbarian will continue moving toward his destination to engage the bugbear.
Killed him.
Well done. Reinforcements are on the way for the next lesson, where you will learn how to use the special abilities of your units.
Okay.
Select your barbarian.
Got him.
In the lower right area of the screen, you will see information about the barbarian. The barbarian currently has one special ability, Rage, as indicated by the round button found on the upper left of that information panel. Left-clicking the button will execute the Rage ability.
Rage.
While Rage is active, the barbarian will be able to inflict more damage, but will be more susceptible to harm. Activate the Rage ability now by selecting the Barbarian and left-clicking the Rage button.
I did it. He's angry.
Notice how the Barbarian's energy, indicated by the blue bar in the selection panel, slowly drains while this ability is active. Once the Barbarian's energy reaches 0, the ability will automatically deactivate. You can also deactivate Rage yourself by left-clicking the ability button while Rage is active. Most special abilities cost energy. Some drain energy over time, like the Barbarian's Rage, whereas others immediately subtract the energy cost from that unit's current reserves of energy. If a unit does not have enough energy to use an ability, the ability will not activate. Monitor your energy carefully. Energy, like hit points, slowly regenerates over time. Some abilities can also help to restore energy more quickly. Now, I have restored your energy to maximum.
Thank you.
Another horde of bugbears is heading your way. Use the Barbarian's Rage ability to help defeat them.
I will. Oh my god, here they come. Rage. So I like how it updates how much more damage I'm doing because of it. The bugbears are huge. Look at that little dwarf, but I've got so much rage to give. And I'm getting experience, and you can see how there's like taxation, captain population, gold, dragon shards.
Well fought. Did you notice how much more quickly the Barbarian was able to cut down opponents while using Rage? Be careful though. He also sustained more damage than he would have otherwise. Keep all aspects of a special ability's effects in mind when using it in battle. Congratulations.
Yes.
You have completed the second Dragonshard
That's great.
tutorial. You will no doubt be a fine commander one day.
Thanks.
In the next tutorial, you will learn all about resources and the underworld. I eagerly await your return.
The underworld. See, some of the stuff is like so basic it's unreal, but then other parts of it I have no idea. So it's good to know that we regenerate energy and hit points. We have abilities.
Welcome, adventurer. In this tutorial, we shall introduce each of the 3 resources to be found in Eberron: Dragon Shards, Gold, and Experience, in addition to exploring the forgotten depths of the underworld layer. I shall remove the fog of war to aid your instruction. Resources are vital to the economy of Dragonshard. They allow you to construct buildings, train units, and develop upgrades. These are all topics that will be discussed in the next tutorial. For now, let us examine the resources and how they are gathered.
Okay.
The first resources we will discuss are Dragon Shards.
I see them.
These potent crystals are valuable reserves of magical energy and are used extensively throughout the world of Eberron.
Okay.
Piles of these Dragon Shards can be found scattered intermittently throughout the land. If you look at your mini-map, you will see a Dragon Shard indicator nearby. These indicators let you know where Dragon Shards are located. Select your units and move towards the pile of Dragon Shards as indicated on your mini-map.
Right click.
Select your units and move towards the pile of Dragon Shards as indicated on your mini-map. Well done. Excellent.
They're gathering.
Your units are now gathering dragon shards and adding them to your army's reserves.
Sure, I see it down
An
here.
indicator of your army's current store of dragon shards can be found on the bottom of the screen. As you can see, that number will continually increase as long as your units are gathering dragon shards.
So it's interesting.
If you left-click on the pile of dragon shards, you will see how many
Oh, I
dragon
do see it.
shards
Okay.
remain within that pile. Once that number reaches 0, the pile will be exhausted,
I see.
and you must find another. Dragon shards are a self-replenishing resource due to periodic hailstorms known as shardfalls. During these storms, the dragon shards that encircle the world of Eberron come crashing to the ground, providing new shards for you to gather. The next resource we will learn about is gold, which can only be found by delving deep into the underworld.
Kyber?
If you look at your mini-map, you will see a marker indicating that a transition is nearby. Transitions are how your units travel between the above and underworld layers. These transitions can range from natural caves to ancient stairwells that descend into the depths below. Select your units and move towards the nearby transition, as indicated on your mini-map. To travel below ground, simply select your units and right-click on the transition, as though you were issuing a normal move order. Try it now. Well done. You have now entered the underworld, a dangerous realm filled not only with gold, but also the vile creatures that hoard it. You will notice that as soon as you entered the underworld, an additional mini-map appeared next to the old one.
Yeah, that's cool.
This mini-map functions just like the other one, but it only refers to the underworld layer. Whenever you move all of your selected units between above or below ground, the camera perspective will automatically switch. Now, back to the reason why we came down into the underworld in the first place. Gold.
Yeah.
If you look on your mini-map, you will see an indicator showing that there is gold nearby. Move your units toward the gold nearby,
oh my God,
as indicated by your mini-map.
Look at that. Get it. Run.
There are two forms in which you will find gold in the underworld: in chests and in piles. To gather gold from a pile, simply select a unit and then right-click on the pile of gold. Try it now. Piles of gold are gathered instantly as soon as your unit reaches them. Once the gold has been acquired, the pile will vanish, and the gold indicator on the bottom of your screen will increase accordingly. Now, let's look at chests. Continue further along the path to the next gold indicator on your mini-map.
I was hoping you'd say
Gold
that.
chests contain more resources than gold piles, but they must be gathered over time, much like dragon shards.
Get it.
As you can see, your total gold amount
Not a
gradually
chance.
increases as long as your units are gathering gold.
Never been more ready.
If you left-click on the gold chest, you will see how much gold remains within that chest. Once that number reaches 0, the chest will be exhausted, and you must find another. There is another chest here which is locked, and thus cannot be opened by normal units.
Who's that guy?
To unlock it, you will need the help
Oh.
of a rogue.
Okay.
Rogues are stealthy units that are
Point me
adept
to the
at picking locks. To pick the lock on this chest, simply select the rogue and right-click on the chest. Try it now. Once a chest has been unlocked, anyone can gather resources
Yes,
from
look
it.
at them.
Locked chests generally contain more gold than unlocked
Give me the
chests.
gold.
Excellent. Now we will discuss the final resource, experience. Experience is gained simply by defeating enemy units in battle. Up ahead, some Minotaur have made their lair. Venture further down the path and defeat them in battle to earn experience.
I see him. Let's get these Minotaur. So, I think it's interesting that, you don't have gathering units, just anybody can get stuff. And then, of course, yeah, you have a rogue to open chests. No, just this guy. You're getting your butt kicked.
You know you need me.
Well done. Each time you defeat an opponent, you receive experience. This is recorded next to the XP indicator on the bottom of the screen. The more difficult an opponent is, the more experience you earn. Experience is used to increase the skill level of your units, which we will discuss in the next tutorial.
Cool.
You may have noticed that the Minotaur each drops something.
Yeah.
A scroll and a potion. These are called reward items. Reward items serve to give you added bonuses each time you use them. If you like, you can left-click on a reward item to see its name and a description of what it does. To pick up a reward item, select a unit and right-click on the item in question. Try picking up one of the reward items now.
Is that it?
You have just acquired a potion of Cure Light Wounds. This potion can be used to heal your units quickly, even in the heat of battle.
Okay.
You will notice that as soon as you picked up this item, it was added to your backpack on the right side of the screen.
Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah, that guy was hurt.
Something up?
You just acquired an experience scroll. This automatically gives you a substantial bonus to your total experience pool. Much like a pile of gold instantly adds to your total gold reserves.
Nice.
You have completed the third Dragonshard tutorial.
Wonderful.
You are now ready to learn how to put these resources to good use. In the next tutorial, you will learn all about constructing buildings, training units, and increasing the level of each of your captains. I eagerly await your return.
Fantastic.
Welcome, adventurer.
Hi.
In this tutorial, we shall discuss building construction, the various types of units, and strategies for building your forces and fortifying your defenses.
Okay.
The walled area you see before you is your base, or nexus grid. This is where you will construct buildings and train your forces for battle. To train a unit, you will first need to construct a building. You will notice that your city has many vacant lots.
It's empty.
You may construct buildings on any of these lots. Let's try constructing a building. Left-click on an empty plot at your base, and a menu will appear. Left-click on the button for a lower hold. Very good. As you can see, the building has started constructing. If you select the lower hold while it is under construction, you will see a horizontal bar slowly filling from left to right. This is the building construction progress bar. Once this bar is completely filled, your lower hold will be constructed. Constructing a building costs both gold and dragon shards. If you do not have enough resources, you will not be able to construct a building. Now that construction is complete, you can train a unit at the building you just made. Each building can train one type of unit. The Lorehold allows you to train clerics, devout members of the Order who are skilled in the arts of healing. Let's train a cleric. Left-click the Lorehold that you just constructed, and then left-click the round cleric portrait on the panel that appears. Try it now. Well done. The Lorehold is now training a cleric. If you select the Lorehold, you will see a thin bar moving clockwise around the unit portrait.
I walk the path of light.
This is the unit training progress bar. Once this bar completes its revolution, your cleric will be produced and ready for action. Like buildings, training a unit costs both gold and dragon shards. If you do not have enough resources, you will not be able to train a unit. Excellent. You have just trained your first unit. The cleric is a valuable unit that can use its Cure Light Wounds ability to heal other units on the battlefield. There is a limit on how many captains you can produce. This is called your population. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you will see a small stick figure indicator next to two numbers. The number on the left indicates the number of captains you currently have in action, whereas the number on the right indicates the total number of captains you can have in action. To increase the value on the left, you simply train more captains. To increase the value on the right, you need to construct more buildings. To the left of the population indicator on the bottom of your screen, you will see another value. This represents your current taxation. Although scouring the underworld is the primary means for gathering gold, you will also receive gold periodically through taxation. The value in the taxation indicator refers to the amount of gold you acquire every second as a result of taxation.
Every second?
To increase this rate of taxation, simply construct more buildings.
Okay.
While taxation is not a reliable replacement for searching the underworld for gold, it will provide you with a constant supply of gold in times of need, and reward you for building and maintaining a substantial force. Now, let's talk about leveling. As you gain experience by defeating enemies in battle, you will be able to increase the skill level of your captains.
Okay.
Leveling up increases your captain's statistics, such as hit points and energy, upgrades or adds new special abilities, and increases the number of soldiers in the squad. To level up your clerics, left-click your Lorehold to select it, and then left-click on the Level Up button with the vertical yellow arrow. Try it now. Well done. You will notice that the Level Up button has a thin bar moving clockwise around the button. This is the Level Up progress bar. Once this bar completes its revolution, all of your clerics in action and all future clerics produced will be level 2. Excellent. Your clerics have all attained level 2. You will note that their maximum hit points, energy, and damage dealt have increased. Also, in addition to Cure Light Wounds, each of your clerics has acquired a new special ability. Hold. This potent ability allows them to temporarily immobilize enemies in battle. Let's train a cleric. Left-click the Lorehold that you just constructed, and then left-click the round cleric portrait on the panel that appears. Try it now. Well done.
So,
I walk
This
the
brings
path
us
of
to the
light.
subject of captains and soldiers.
yeah, I was wondering.
The cleric that you just trained is called a captain.
Okay.
Captains
Where am
are
I
leaders of
needed?
your forces and have a number of special
path is
abilities
clear.
at their disposal. The barbarians that you used in previous tutorials were captains as well. Once a captain is within range of the Nexus grid, move your mouse over the captain. Notice that it will have an additional progress bar that is slowly increasing. Once this progress bar is complete, a soldier will immediately join that captain's squad.
Oh, interesting.
If a captain is able to lead more soldiers into battle, the next soldier will begin to be trained just like the last one until the captain soldier limit has been reached.
Okay.
If you leave the area around your nexus before a soldier is finished being trained, the training will be cancelled automatically. To train the soldier again, simply move the captain back within range of the nexus, and the soldier will begin to train once more. Unlike captains, soldiers are free and do not affect your army's total population. Therefore, always reinforce your captain's squads whenever possible. Next to your cleric is an acolyte, one of the cleric's
sweet.
soldiers.
He's got like an incense
Soldiers are less
sensor.
powerful reinforcements who aid their captains in battle. The captain and soldiers function together as one controllable unit known as a squad. If you left-click on the cleric or the acolyte, you will select both units because they are members of the
Does
same
someone need
squad.
aid?
Squads are valuable in combat because enemies will not be able to target your captain
Yeah, the weak guy
directly.
goes in front. It's awesome.
The more soldiers you have in your squad, the more likely your captain will survive in battle.
Okay, that's cool.
We will discuss how to get more soldiers in a moment. You may have noticed that you are currently unable to level your clerics above level 2.
I didn't notice that.
If you wish to level your captains above level 2,
Where
you
am
will
I
need to
needed?
construct another building of the same type on an adjacent vacant lot.
Oh,
Build another lore hold next to your existing one.
so
To do
adjacency
so,
matters.
Left-click on one of the vacant lots, and left-click on the lore hold button from the menu that appears.
There's a lot of interesting
Try it now.
systems in this game
Well done.
that I wouldn't have understood.
You will need to construct another adjacent building for each subsequent level desired. For example, to unlock level 4, you would need 3 adjacent buildings, and to unlock the maximum level 5, you would need to build 4 adjacent buildings, filling an entire block. This is a significant investment, but with each additional level, your captains become
I
substantially
am the
more
voice of the
powerful.
flame.
At level 5, your captains gain their final ultimate special ability. This ability is extremely potent
Answer the call
and can
of the
change the course of an entire war.
Cool.
For example, at level 5, your clerics gain the ability to resurrect a fallen ally, restoring it to combat
Nice.
effectiveness immediately.
I walk
Now
the
that
path
your
of
second
light.
lore hold has finished constructing,
walk the path of
select
light.
either of the 2 lore holds. You will see that the level up button is no longer grayed out. Well done.
Come! Serve
Your
the
clerics
order!
are now level
The
3.
flame beckons!
In addition to better statistics
Does someone
and the
need
ability
aid?
to add one more soldier to their squads,
Mm-hmm.
your cleric's Cure Light Wounds ability
Answer the
has been
call of the
upgraded
light!
to Cure Critical Wounds,
Yeah, it has.
allowing them to heal much more damage.
The path is clear.
Each captain offers something special to your forces. Experiment with different combinations of captains to develop your own unique army. With the bulk of your army well in hand, let us now discuss the powerful units that will lead your army into battle. Champions and Juggernauts. Both Champions and Juggernauts are constructed at the Keep, the massive building in the middle of your nexus. Champions are powerful combatants of extremely high level. As such, they have immense power and are expensive to train, and there can be only one at any given time. Let's train one of these champions. Lady Marin, the virtuous paladin who serves as leader of the Order of the Flame. To train Lady Marin, select your keep in the center of your nexus. Then left-click on Lady Marin's portrait on the left side of the panel that appears. Try it now.
Alright. So they want us to... Well...
To train Lady Marin, select your keep in the center of your nexus. Then left-click on Lady Marin's portrait on the left side of the panel that appears.
I see her.
Try it now.
The leader.
Excellent. The keep is now training Lady Marin. If you select the keep, you will see a thin bar moving clockwise around the unit portrait.
Mm-hmm.
This unit training bar functions in the same way as it did for captains. Once this bar completes its revolution, Lady Marin will be ready for action.
I bet. Come on, Lady Marin.
Wait until Lady Marin has finished training.
I can't. Come on, Lady Marin.
Champions are so powerful already that they cannot be leveled up further like captains, nor do they have soldiers. They more than make up for this by having a variety of unique powers and abilities. The mere presence of a champion on the battlefield grants all units on your side a particular bonus. Lady Marin, as a paladin, increases the hit point regeneration rate for all units on her side. Other champions offer bonuses, such as increased damage, energy regeneration, or increased resistances. In addition, Lady Marin has the Hammer of Justice ability, allowing her to send most units around her flying backwards and inflicting massive damage. Her final ability, Heal, will restore the health of all units, regardless of where they may be located.
Wow.
However, it can only be used after Lady Marin has inflicted a certain amount of damage on the battlefield.
Yeah.
In addition, all champions deal a special type of damage that ignores the armor and resistances of their opponents, making them deadly adversaries in combat. If a champion falls in battle, you can resurrect it back at your nexus. To do so, simply select your central keep and click on the portrait of your champion once more. Resurrecting your champion costs a substantial amount of gold and dragon shards, so be sure to ensure their safety on the battlefield. The other powerful member of your army is your Juggernaut. Juggernauts are unique, powerful creatures that are very expensive to train, but can inflict a devastating amount of damage.
Great.
The Order of the Flame's Juggernaut is the Phoenix, a giant firebird which flies high above the battlefield, ruthlessly assaulting those below.
Does someone need aid?
Let us summon a Phoenix to bolster our forces. Select the keep, and then left-click on the Phoenix portrait on the right side of the panel that appears. Excellent. You will see that a progress bar appears, as with captains and buildings. Wait until the Phoenix has finished being summoned.
All right. Looks like it says 3,200 health. Good God.
Spread the light.
Lady Marin has 720.
Where am I needed?
And a level 3 cleric has 360. Come on, Juggernaut. The keep itself only has 2,700.
Well done. You have successfully summoned the Phoenix.
Nice.
The Phoenix has a number of special abilities that allow it to wreak havoc on the battlefield. Experiment with your units to find the best use for their abilities. Like champions, Juggernauts are so powerful that they do not level up. Unlike champions, however, Juggernauts are among the only units that cannot gather resources or travel into the underworld. The only other type of units that cannot gather resources or travel into the underworld are flying units. The Phoenix is one example of a flying unit, but there are also captains who are flying units. For example, this is the Flame Archon, a flying captain who serves the Order of the Flame. Flying units have a number of unique advantages over normal ground units. Flying units can travel over areas that ground units cannot, and can only be attacked by ranged units or other flying units. However, as mentioned before, flying units cannot gather resources
The
or
Order is
travel
in need.
into the underworld. As such, be careful when selecting which units to construct. If you only create flying units, you will be unable to gather resources.
Who needs resources?
Now, we shall discuss Nexus monuments. In addition to constructing buildings for unit production on vacant lots, you can also construct Nexus monuments. While Nexus monuments do not produce units, they provide a substantial bonus to any units produced from adjacent buildings. The Order has several Nexus monuments. Let's try constructing one. To construct a Nexus monument, select a vacant lot next to one of your existing buildings. Then select the Monument of Vitality inside the building selection ring that appears. Try it now.
This monument grants maximum hit points to all units that can be produced by adjacent buildings. Interesting. So it's kind of a balancing act.
Nexus monument, select a vacant
You
lot
can't get to
next
level
one of your
5.
existing buildings. Then select the Monument of Vitality inside
But
the
instead
building
you can build
selection ring
this.
that appears.
Like, you'd have to
Try
build
it now.
4 to get to level 5,
Well
but then you
done.
can't fit this. And there's so many little, there's a Juggernaut, there's champions, there's captains, there's units. There's a lot going on here.
You have just constructed the Monument of Vitality.
Mm-hmm.
This monument increases the maximum hit points of all
I
the
bear the
unit
light.
types
Yeah, look at that,
produced
440.
adjacent buildings. If you examine each of your clerics, you will see that they all have had their maximum hit points increased. As such, Nexus monuments provide an alternative way of improving your units without spending experience. The final topic we will discuss in this tutorial is Nexus walls. As you can see, your city is surrounded by sturdy wooden walls. These walls help to protect your buildings from attacking opponents. In addition to providing basic defenses, each set of walls includes a series of towers which will fire at your enemies. There are also gates, which will allow your units to enter and exit. If your units are wounded, you can retreat within the city walls for protection, at least until one of your walls is destroyed. If you want to improve your defenses, you can upgrade your city walls. To upgrade your walls, select one of the wall sections and left-click on the Upgrade Walls button that appears. It will have the same icon as the Level Up button. Try it now. Good. Upgraded walls have more hit points and are equipped with towers that will deal more damage to attackers. However, upgrading your walls can be expensive. Even the most fortified city will fall if there is not an army to protect it. Make sure to use your resources wisely. With a balance between building and unit production and managing your city's defenses, you will surely find victory in battle. Congratulations! You have completed the 4th Dragonshard tutorial. You now have all the tools necessary to construct your army. In the next tutorial, you will learn some of the more advanced techniques available in Dragonshard. I eagerly await your return.
So, quests and NPCs, advanced techniques. I gotta tell you what, I'm going to do something which might be foolish, but I'm gonna say, let's just see if we can do the campaign now, after understanding as much as we do. If we don't, I'll do the last 2 tutorial messages, but I'm ready to start playing the game. So, Chapter 1, Entering the Ring. In their quest to claim a legendary Dragonshard known as the Heart of Sybaris, the Order of the Flame arrives at the edge of the Ring of Storms, a mountain range with tempests raging across its towering peaks. The champions of the Order must now meet with the scouting party they sent ahead and find a passage in to the Ring of Storms. Okay? Reward shop. I don't know. I don't think I need a reward shop. I don't even know if I have any money. The history of Eberron. The oldest inscriptions speak of 3 legendary dragons that fought at the dawn of time. Dark Kyber struggled with bright Sybaris and shattered her into a billion pieces. Then Eberron emerged and enfolded his brother, trapping Kyber within his coils. These dragons became the world itself. Kyber is the dark underworld where monsters and demons are born. Eberron is the surface world, home to the civilizations of man, dwarf, and those other creatures that do not fear the sun. Lastly, surrounding the world is the Ring of Sybaris, a many-colored belt of crystal shards which periodically rain down from the heavens. These dragon shards are the cornerstone of magic. They are coveted by all civilized races of the world. Alright then.
After a long journey by airship, the Order of the Flame arrives at the mysterious continent of Zendrik. They seek the Heart of Sybaris, a legendary dragon shard that lies within a region of the continent known as the Ring of Storms. Protected by terrible tempests and blizzards that blanket the enclosing mountain range, the ring makes the lands within it inaccessible by air. With their only hope being a ground expedition, the Order sent a landing party but a month earlier to establish a foothold at the ring's edge. Now, Lady Maren, Amathor the Seer, Bastion, and Kale are ready to lead these forces and begin their quest for the heart.
We're finally here. The Ring of Storms. Quickly, which way to our base camp?
Not even 5 minutes off the ship and she's ready to go. Milady, the base camp should be just to the north.
I have a strange feeling. Something is not right here. Why is no one here to meet us?
There's only one way to find out.
Who's this guy?
Agreed. Let's head north.
Choose your champion.
Okay, so we could be Lady Maren, who's the paladin.
There's gold. I'm in.
Kale, who is the thief.
I've had a vision of our victory.
Amathor, who is a wizard.
I will crush our enemies.
It's a warforged. Cool.
The Order of the Flame will prevail.
Indeed it will. I'm gonna go with Lady Maren. A lady, thank the flame you've arrived. Our encampment is under siege by bugbears as we speak, and we are in need of your aid. Follow me, I shall lead you to the battle. Okay, well, I mean, I could.
These truly are dark times.
What's there to kill?
Now, wait a minute. Come back, buddy.
Only fight when you must.
So, from what I have learned, you can't actually group units together. Oh my god. Did we get him?
Just let me at him.
I think so.
Is there blood to shed?
Lady Marin, take the flame. You got that right. Do I control this? I don't know. Oh, we gotta talk. Okay.
I have scars to earn.
Champions of the Flame, thank heavens you're here. We had nothing but trouble since we arrived. Shortly after we set up the outpost, a band of Ettins began harassing our camp. That's bad. We hastily constructed a barricade at the pass to the north to keep them out. So far, it has held them at bay, but who knows how long it will last. Because of the barricade, the only way into the Ring of Storms is through the caravans to the west. But before you brave the caravans, there is more urgent matters at hand. Bugbears have just recently mined their way into the area and have been attacking our outpost and stealing our gold. Our knights have barely managed to hold them off. Many bugbears still remain at the mine to the east. Please, we must slay them and retrieve our stolen gold so that we may train further reinforcements. The bugbear mine lies to the east. Please hurry and reclaim our gold before they strike again. Okay, so they want me to save the outpost.
Received a new objective.
Okay, and then what about this? The flame burns brightly within your heart. At last, reinforcements. Okay. Do I get to command these people? No. And I don't get to interact with this base at all.
The flame guides us.
So I need to just take my army over and help with this situation, I guess. So we're going to go...
Never been more ready.
I can't see it.
Just let me
So let's
at
just
'em.
put them here. You can't have your units in separate groups. Like, I can't group them all as three, for example. They can only be in one group at a time. And the reason I'm grouping them separately is because if you want to use their special abilities, it's kind of hard when they're grouped together.
What's there to kill?
I'm here to help.
Get them!
The order will prevail.
Hints. Champion charge-up abilities. You're now halfway toward gaining your champion's charge-up ability. I see it right there. These powerful abilities cannot be used by default and must be charged up, dealing damage with your champion. To see how much damage you need, mouse over the ability or look at the colored ring. Okay, cool. During gameplay, hints such as this will occasionally pop up, sure. And marker locations, gotcha. Cool. Alright. Well, I am glad I did the tutorial. I mean, like, a lot of this stuff would be not obvious. Look at that. They're in the mine. Without their golds, the humans will grow weaker. Wait, that scent. Bugbears. Man flesh, they have come, armed for battle. We have. Those crates belong to us.
Point me to the battle.
Uh-oh, dude, you run over here. Gotta group them up. Oh, are you guys still raging? Uh-oh.
Flame guides us.
That ability is really good. When you give him the Hammer of Justice, I gotta turn off this ability.
Never been more ready.
We will spread the light.
Never been more ready.
You gotta run away.
Let's go. Where do you want me?
These truly are dark times.
Let's talk. More fight.
I'm healing.
Where do you want me? Where do you want me? Point me to the battle. Let's talk. More fight.
This guy is tough. He's like opposite Paladin. Oof. That was rough.
Never been more ready.
We will spread the light.
We've got some gold.
I will clear the way.
Just let me at him. I'll rip it to pieces. I'll bring it down. Consider it smashed.
Break it.
I know what I must do. These truly are dark times.
Where do you want me?
I am here to help.
So attack move does not get these resources. Okay. So we got a bunch of money. Let's go back here.
Less talk, more fight.
Looks like there's an entrance to the underworld over here. Alright, let's tell them the good news.
What's there to kill?
You killed the bugbears. Wonderful news. Rejoice, everyone rejoice. Oh, and I see you recovered our gold as well. Excellent. We never could have done that without your aid. We're truly blessed. With the gold you recovered, we can now train new reinforcements to aid in your journey. Our rangers reported that Ettins roam the region to the north, but we have not heard from them since. We pray for their safety. In addition, we have heard that a nasty frost beast has made the pass to the Ring of Storms its home. It will be most treacherous, even for an army such as ours. Of course, this encampment and those who defend it are now completely at your disposal. You may construct a lore hold should you require the aid of more clerics. I need them. You will find a cavern to the west. Upon traversing its depths, you will emerge into a path that will lead you to the pass through the Ring of Storms. May the flame guide your way to victory.
Has been completed.
You're darn right.
You have received a new objective.
Okay. Clerics have the power to heal the wounded. Indeed they do. Make me this. And we can use this to train more captains. Correct.
I have scars to earn. Less talk,
Let me see if
more fight.
we go inside here. I can get more barbarians if I want.
Construction is complete.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that here. The problem is it needs to be adjacent, so if I want clerics, I probably want to have them adjacent. And I could build that to get some more regular dudes.
Just let me at 'em.
Alright.
I walk the path of light.
She walks the path.
Brightly. Does someone
So
need
nobody
aid?
really has any experience yet to level up.
In service to the order.
I can hire 2 more
Construction is complete.
captains. I'll get... There we go. Oh, I can actually hire another one. I'm going to have 3 clerics and 4 barbarians. Cool. Well, everyone, I think this is a really good first look at Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonshard, and I really didn't know what to expect from this game, but it's such an interesting mixture. It feels a little bit like, you know, there's some Heroes of Might and Magic elements to the troop building and the city building, but then yes, it's I mean, it's obviously
I have faith in this plan.
an RTS, and you get that vibe. There's, you know, a little Dota, and of course it's D&D themed as well. And I'd love to know if you have heard of this game or if you have played this game in the past. I am playing the kind of version that will be available on Steam that you can now play at whatever resolution you like and runs on modern PCs. So that's really exciting, and I never played it in the past, so this is my first time with it. But I think it's really cool so far, and I'd love to know what you think of this title. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Take care.